Hey, what's going on? I want to make a video talking about something that happened today. It's topical. It's a YouTube thing. So here's what happened. I made a video talking about gun logs. It was a video response to my good friend Paul, Humans for Targets 2. He bought this very nice bound gun log book. Okay, so he can put all the information on all of his firearms and stuff like that. So he has it. And I was making a video response saying that when I got my carry permit in Pennsylvania, I got one for free. That it was, real nice, and it's great to have this kind of information written down in case your guns are stolen or lost or whatever. You have all the information about them. And I still stand with that. I think it's great to have one of these. I just happen to mention that I got one for free from my sheriff's office. That it was nice they provided that for me for free. So I posted the video, and as I'm showing this thing, I'm just kind of briefly flipping through it. And obviously, on some of the pages, you can see the information. And like 9 out of 10 comments were, "Oh my God, you showed your serial numbers on your guns. Please take the video down. It's dangerous. It's unsafe." Someone said serial numbers fail. Um, my first response to that was I was commenting back and I was saying, I don't care if people see my serial numbers, and truthfully, I don't. And I want to explain this video why. Okay, I did take the video down. Okay, so I'm really making this video because I don't want a bunch of messages. Oh, I saw a video in the thing and now it's not on. What was it about? What's going on? I took the video down because I don't want people repeating the same comments. I mean, let me give an example. This is completely random. But let's say I make a video on an apple. I say, oh, here's an apple. I take a big bite, say, oh, it's delicious, right? And then in the video, you see that like by where the bite is, there's a little bit of rottenness, or maybe there's a worm hanging out. Every single person and their brother is going to comment, oh, he just bit a rotten apple, over and over and over again. And it just gets so repetitive. People, I guess, don't read the comments, or everyone wants to feel like they're part of what's going on. So if there's like a mistake in something, or if there's something that really stands out, everyone comments on it. And it's just, I mean, it's not a big deal. I know that you guys are saying that because you want to help me and you want to protect me, which I think is great. I appreciate that. I really do. I mean, you're just trying to be helpful. But here's my take on the whole serial number thing. It's kind of like things being PC. I don't like things being PC, politically correct is what I'm talking about. Um, I think it's our freedom to talk how we want to talk, and for the most part, do what we want to do if it's within the realm of being legal and ethical for the most part. When you start doing things, and when society starts getting to be more and more PC, it restricts us so much. And when I make a video, I don't want to have to worry about stuff like that, like hiding my serial numbers. Now, you might say, Jeff, it's stupid to have your serial numbers on that. People are going to find out where you live. Okay, first off, um, if you are watching this video right now, someone can find out where you live. Every single person with the internet has an ISP address, Internet Service Provider. Whoever you're getting your internet from, they have your physical address on file at all times. Anyone who can hack into a computer system will be able to find out from your IP address, right, where you live. It's that simple. If you're online right now, if you're watching this video, you are at risk. You're at risk for home invasion. You're at risk for identity theft, all kinds of stuff. But are you worried about it? No. When I walk out in the street, I'm at risk of being hit by a car. A tree branch can fall down, can kill me. I can trip and smash my face in the concrete, You can't live life in fear. At the same time, there's certain things that you should do to be safer, okay? You can't fully protect yourself. The point of me telling you all this is because, I want to get across the fact that a lot of things I do on YouTube, I do somewhat in a smart way. Okay, if I do unboxing videos, I try not to have my address on there. I go out of my way in some cases to keep certain information private. I don't want to make it easy for someone who's whacked to come find me, or to try to contact me or do bad things. There's bad people everywhere. Of course, you're online. It's open up to the world. There's wacky, crazy people everywhere, right? So you want to be safe by protecting some personal information. But at what extent? Where do you draw the line? I have conflicting thoughts about the serial numbers deal. The first thing is the address. Well, that doesn't bother me because first off, if you want to come find me, it's not going to be that hard. When you get here, I'll say hi. If you come here with bad intentions, you get to see the end of my barrels. It's really simple. I'm not concerned about it. I'm not going to be worried that someone's going to come find me. When you make videos on YouTube, you have the understanding you're putting yourself out there. Things can happen. If they happen, they happen. If they don't, they don't. I'm not concerned about it. I'm not going to walk around paranoid. It doesn't bother me. Another valid point, though, that someone made was, okay, if you have your serial numbers online, what if someone calls up and says, my gun was stolen, here's what the gun is, here's a serial number? Well, how does that really affect me? Let's say they do an investigation, right? They look into it, and now they see that that gun with that serial number is registered to me. Even though in Pennsylvania I don't register my guns, but what I mean is that when I buy a gun in PA, the law is that the gun shop that I purchase it from, they write the information, they log it into a book. They keep that book for 10 years. That's for like criminal cases. The information on who purchased what guns are sent to the police station, and those records have to be destroyed within 30 days. Flat out. That's a Pennsylvania law. Okay? So first off, it's going to be extremely hard to even find me through my serial number on my guns because of the fact that I do happen to live in Pennsylvania, and that's where our laws are. I don't have to register my guns. The only way you can really find out my address by my serial number is if you know what, you can't even hack into the files because where I buy my guns, they log it by hand in a book. They don't have it in a computer system, who buys what. It's all literally on pen and ink, or pen and paper or ink and paper. So you'd have to know where I buy my guns, break into that place, find their book, look up my address, which actually isn't even in the book. The only information that has my address on it is the FFL transfer information sheet, which I keep a copy, and the police have to destroy after 30 days. So it seems ridiculous at this point to worry about your address, okay? Now, like I said, if someone calls and reports the gun stolen, maybe they do an investigation. Big deal. I'm not concerned with it. Is it going to be a hassle? Might be. Might not be. I keep all the documentation for my purchases. I have all the receipts showing that I bought what guns, even when I do trades. It doesn't concern me at all. If I was really concerned about it, I would go back and I would delete every single gun video I ever did because I don't cover up my serial numbers. I'm not worried about it. I'm not saying purposely show, here's my serial number. You don't want to go out of your way to do that. You want to be somewhat protective. My handwriting is pretty crappy. It's chicken scratch. So if you saw the video, it'd be hard to even make out the numbers to begin with. There's a lot of things that I noticed that I don't really talk about that much. Sometimes I'll send a private message. For example, unboxing videos. Unboxing videos have been extremely popular. I started doing them because I thought it'd be fun. It's like first reaction. It's like, everyone gets to experience the excitement together. I thought it was a cool idea. Now, of course, everyone does the videos. I like them. The one biggest problem is that when you do an unboxing video, a lot of times people leave their address on there. Might be an accident. Maybe they forgot. Maybe they just didn't realize to keep their address off there. So now people know where they live. Well, like I said, you'd have to be 1 in a million chance that you'd have someone who's really crazy and really doesn't like you for some reason, sees that, has your information. Now what? Are they going to even act on it? Are they going to travel to where you live? And then what? What happens when they get there? They rob you? They try to kill you? They try to harm you? I mean, for all these things to line up, you're better off winning the lottery, okay? But still, you want to be safe. So like what I'll do is I'll take off my addresses. And most importantly, not only just me, but whoever's sending the product to me or, whatever it is, I feel it's my responsibility to protect them more than it is to protect myself. So besides that, for example, my address. A lot of people send me stuff. I get this question every so often, aren't you afraid of putting your address out there? What if someone sends you like a bomb or something? First off, I don't know anyone who hates me that much. There's some people who don't dislike my videos a little bit, but I don't think anyone actually hates me. But even if they do, the address that I give out for people to ship stuff isn't where I actually live. I'm lucky in that because I'm postal, I have access to certain, how do I say this, certain addresses that I can use for this specific purpose, okay? It's not a P.O. box. It's a very unique situation. But I don't have anything shipped to my house, ever. No one knows where I live, except for me. So I don't have an issue with people sending stuff. As far as actually what I get, in the mail, Again, not a huge issue for me. I check stuff at work. I have a scanner that I can use to check for certain things before I even open the package, so it's not a big deal. Um, so that's not really a concern either, is my address information. So, I mean, showing serial numbers on the guns, don't go out of your way and do it. Me personally, you might think I'm a fool for this, but I just don't care. If I show it, I show it. If it's an accident, oh well. I wanted to leave the video up just to prove a point that I don't care, but I got tired after like 15 comments. I kind of got tired of constantly going, "It's okay, I don't care," it's all right, It doesn't bother me. So I just want to make the video talking about this a little bit. Again, just I got to keep it real. Be honest with you guys. Some people think I goofed up. I made a mistake. I didn't, but I just don't want to constantly repeat myself. Like I said before with the whole Apple scenario, when you tend to make a mistake, or if you tend to do something that's sticks in people's minds, you get the repetitive commenting over and over and over again, and it just gets annoying. I didn't want to have to deal with it, so I took the video down. No big deal, but I just wanted to thank Paul for his original video and just share my logbook. So that's all. It's good to keep all your gun information down on paper somewhere with all your important papers. So if you lose your gun, or if you happen to have a big collection, it's just a good way of keeping track of what you have without having to open your safe or wherever you store your guns and look at them every time. You can just look in your little book and say, "Oh yeah, I got that gun. I got that gun. Ooh, I sold that one. Oh, I traded that one." It's just good to have. So that's all. Sorry for the long video trying to explain what was going on and everything. Um, Thanks for everyone who was looking out, because I know for the most part, it's just you're looking out for me. That's all. And I appreciate that, but I can't live in fear. That's not living. Okay, and I refuse to be like that. This is the internet. Like I said before, if you're posting videos, you're putting yourself out there. Bad things can happen to you. You have to have an understanding that no one's protected. I don't care who you are. I don't care how safe you're going to be. If someone wants to find you and hurt you, they can. Okay? No one is completely safe. I'm not trying to scare you or anything, but that's just the truth. So that's all. Those are my thoughts on it. Thanks again to everyone who was genuinely concerned about it. I appreciate it. That's it. Thanks for watching. Take care.